located at the western edge of the African continent along the Atlantic coast. Senegal is one of Africa's main rice-consuming countries. Unfortunately, its rice self-sufficiency is low, so it depends on imports for more than 800,000 tons a year. But recently, a wind of hope has started to blow in Senegal, which has previously had a tough time with food supply. This is because of the Korean rice variety Tongil, which is not only tasty but high-yielding. It has settled down here in Senegal, 13,000 kilometers away. It is the African Rice Development Partnership Project by the Kafasi of the Rural Development Administration, which has made the Senegalese people fall in love with Tongil. Why don't we join this wonderful company? Saint-Louis, a city in northern Senegal. It is also the place where the French writer Saint-Exupéry wrote his book, The Little Prince. Recently, there has been a boom in K-farm products in this city. REFED, a women's association for regional development and entrepreneurs, is purchasing and selling quality local produce back in Saint-Louis. The only rice variety REFED is selling is Isri. Isri was developed by breeding with Tongil rice varieties from Korea. Though there are still lots of rice varieties which are highly preferred by locals in Senegal, Isri is the only one REFED is selling. Now, we are wondering why.
On est bien fiers sur ça parce que déjà ça prend pas d'eau ni d'huile. Et pour le Sahel, on était obligé de tremper, mettre beaucoup d'eau et c'était pas très digeste aussi. Mais avec l'Isri, on a trouvé que déjà même avec 15 minutes tu peux cuisiner l'Isri. Contrairement au Sahel, tu es obligé de faire 1 heure de temps, etc.
Behind the birth of Isri, which brought a culinary revolution to the table in Senegal, there is a serious food shortage in Africa.
Because rice is a very, very important crop for many countries in Africa. And many Africans are consuming a lot of rice, but unfortunately, we are not producing enough.
In Africa, out of 39 countries that produce rice, 21 depend on imports for more than half of their rice consumption. The amount of rice imports jumped from 9.06 million tons in 2010 to 12.65 million tons in 2016 and to 17 million tons in 2019. In order to reduce overseas food dependency and increase rice production in Africa, Korea and Africa have finally joined hands. In July 2010, 17 member countries, including Korea, launched the Kafasi, the Korea-Africa Food and Agriculture Cooperation Initiative, which currently consists of 20 countries. The Africa Rice Development Partnership Project has been supported by Kafasi since 2016. The goal is to develop more than 2 varieties of rice with great taste and high yield for 19 respective countries participating in this project by 2025. The first successful outcome is Isri. 2 experts from the Rural Development Administration showed up at the airport in January 2020.
박사님, 어디 가세요?
저희 카파시 사업의 일환으로 아프리카벼 연구소와 저희 농촌진흥청에서 공동으로 아프리카 현지에 맞는 벼 품종을 개발하고 있거든요. 그래서 점검차 세네갈에 갑니다.
We flew 20 hours to Senegal and finally arrived at the Africa Rice Center. The Africa Rice Center is an international organization established to solve the chronic food shortages of Africa. It is now implementing the Africa Rice Development Partnership Project together with Kafasi. We met a familiar face here. Dr. Kang Kyung-ho, who has been staying in Senegal, is leading the rice breeding development. He is developing rice varieties which are high-yielding and training the rice breeders of the member countries in Senegal. Korea has made a global reputation for excellence in rice farming, and now the country is happily sharing its advanced agricultural technologies. RDA also opened the Africa-Korea Rice Breeding Laboratory at the Africa Rice Sahel Center in July 2017.
이곳에서 벼 꽃가루를 배양하여 육종 기간을 획기적으로 단축시키는 새로운 벼 육종 연구가 진행되는데요. 아프리카 벼 품종 개발을 위한 보물 창고라고 할 수 있죠.
In developing new varieties, Tongil rice, which has made the green revolution happen in Korea, is playing a key role. By crossbreeding African rice with Korean rice, numerous rice lines with excellent traits are being developed. Antherculture, a new breeding technology, makes it possible to develop up to 10,000 excellent rice lines every year now.
우리가 이 약배양 육종 방식을 사용할 경우 기존 품종에 육성되는 10년에서 15년의 장기간의 육종 기간을 3년에서 5년으로 크게 단축시킬 수 있습니다.
When the great rice varieties are ready, the project participating countries will evaluate and select the rice lines suitable for their own countries themselves. This is to increase the reliability of those varieties. After the selected rice lines have passed regional adaptability tests, they are registered and disseminated to the local farmers in each country.
The capacity project is a very, very important project because it has several components which can help to improve rice productivity, but also another important component is that it can help improve the competitiveness of locally produced rice.
Newly developed varieties are grown in the outdoor greenhouse and then go through the verification process in the field again. This is to find excellent rice varieties which are tasty and high-yielding. It's a pretty tough and tricky process. Enduring all hard times, Isri was selected as the best new rice variety of Senegal, now creating a sensation in the rice market. It is rooted in Midyang No. 23 and Tebek, both of which are Tongil rice varieties. It turned out to be the most high-yielding as well as the most adaptable in Senegal. The yield of Isri is roughly between 7.2 and 7.5 tons per hectare, twice that of Sahel, one of the most cultivated local varieties. Thanks to the great taste and quality of Isri, it is rapidly being disseminated to Senegalese farmers.
Component 2, normally Tongil varieties have what we call medium grain size. So medium grain size, the good advantage is that when you do milling, normally they don't break much. So since they don't break much, then the milling recovery is very high for Tongil varieties.
To see Isri's local popularity, we visited Mbuben town in northern Dagana province, Senegal. Even though as foreigners we looked unfamiliar, the villagers welcomed us. We felt awkward at first, and then were relieved at their warm greeting. Mbuben is the place where Isri was first cultivated in 2018. When we arrived at the town, drying and milling the harvested rice was in full swing. This is Isri, from which they've taken off the heavy husk and revealed the white grain.
And you see that all the villages, I can say that all the 90% of the area of seed rice production of this village is the two variety, Isri 6 and Isri 7. We like this variety, there's variety because the yield, we say that the farmers say that yield is more than the Sahel variety.
There's one more advantage of Isri over Sahel. The most popular variety of Senegal, Isri gets better prices. For these reasons, Senegalese farmers are more interested in Isri.
Au début, on utilisait le 108 et le 101. Mais présentement, nous utilisons l'Isri 7 et l'Isri 5. En matière de qualité, l'Isri 5 et l'Isri 7, ça a triplé en matière de qualité et de rendement.
Thanks to this Korean rice, Mohammed Rahmid Biabachi, the local farmer of Mbuben, invited us to dinner. Senegal is famous in Africa for its delicious food. Especially in Senegal, many people cook foods with fresh vegetables and fish right from the river and sea. The most beloved dish is cebujen, which is Senegal's traditional dish. Cebujen, which means fish with rice, is a food seasoned with red pepper and various spices, then boiled and served on rice. Rice is an equally essential ingredient as fish in chebujin. So we couldn't leave out the tasty rice isri, could we?
ndax coppe bi nga toggee wax nit ñi lekk nañ ko ci na famille.
waaw des kay. boo ko toggee moom.
mu toggee daal di des dina bu baax.
yàlla dañ koy lekk ba mu lekk.
ba mu lekk jaxtaay. noo ko gisee par rapport ak say bi ngeen togg.
non bii moo dàq say.
bi moo dàq say moo gën a neex say bi quoi. tey neex a togg. kon baba yi moom mbaa duñ ci duñ saali.
waaw dañuy saali ci moom dañuy saali ci. moom bari bu baax ba léegi ne moom ñu toog.
Here is a chebujin dish completed and served with fish and vegetables on top of the rice, stir-fried with pepper and broth. Eating steamed fish with fried rice, chebujin is perfect for the average Korean taste. Above all, with the taste of isri added, it can only be delicious. Isri, which adds flavor to the table, has been launched in the rice market and has been meeting consumers since 2018. We visited the San Luis local market.
저는 지금 세네갈 현지 농산물 시장에 와 있는데요. 저희 카파시 사업을 통해서 개발된 벼 품종이 현지에서 어떻게 팔리고 있는지, 가격은 어느 정도 형성이 되어 있는지 현장 조사를 좀 하려고 합니다.
Rice stores or retailer. A lot of consumers are asking for isri, and it's also being sold at a higher price. Though Sahel is Senegal's most popular rice variety, it is 350 CFA franc per kilogram, whereas isri is 400 CFA franc per kilogram. Isri has become a jackpot item, making big profits for retailers.
저희 카파시에서 개발한 이스리 품종이 인기가 굉장히 좋다고 합니다. 소비자들이 지난번에 먹었던 그 쌀을 달라 이런 식으로 이야기를 한대요. 그리고 현지 지금 상인께서는 저희 카파시에서 개발한 이스리 품종이 본인을 위해서 개발한 품종이다라고 할 정도로 굉장히 만족해하고 계십니다.
The REFED, a women's organization for local development and entrepreneurs, has been buying and selling back isri with promotional activities. Isri is also getting an explosive response from consumers here in the REFED.
Vraiment, l'arrivée de ce liserie-là, c'est une bonne chose pour tous les Sénégalais. Ce qu'on veut, nous, aujourd'hui, c'est montrer à la face du monde que le Sénégal n'a plus rien à envier aux autres pays en matière de riz à cause des variétés Kafasi à faire entrer dans ce pays-là.
Isri, which fascinated Senegalese people in a short period of time, is now drawing more attention as a bread variety that can boost Senegal's rice production.
I think that the new variety, like Tongil variety, is 7th, can be help replace the old variety Sahel. And if we organize the diffusion, if all the consumer test this variety, we appreciate, and I think that we can reduce the gap or attain our self-sufficiency with new variety.
Starting from Isri in Senegal, to Makafachi and Kachangu in Malawi, and to Kafasi 1 in Mali. Kafasi of the RDA is disseminating superior rice varieties developed from Tongil throughout Africa. Starting with a single grain of rice, Kafasi Africa Rice Development Partnership Project will give hope to agriculture in Senegal.
Thank you.